Alright, lads and lassies, it's time to go. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic, where we're leveling our Dwarf Paladin. And today, we've got a mediumly long stream planned out today. I still have to decide. We'll see how it goes in terms of whether it's going to be one video or two and it's put up on the YouTubes. But we had an absolutely action-packed day yesterday where we did Black Fathom Deeps and the Stockades. We are now wielding the ever so beautiful Verikan's Fist weapon. And oh boy, does it feel amazing. But because we are so action-packed the last day, we're going to start today off High Morning Tea. The most famous guild on the server, I suppose. Apparently. Or at least the biggest, probably. We're going to start off a little bit chill today. We're going to do some professioning. That's right, it's time to do some professions. Time to get our things in order. Hello, Dismal. Hello. Oh my god, it's another morning tea. They have to be the biggest guild. They have to be. It's absolutely crazy. I do like morning tea as well. I do. Okay. I don't know why I came over here. This is a bad idea. We need to get stuff out of the bank. Let's check it out. So we're at 110 engineering. Okay, I don't think we can get any other recipe until 120. So I think we'll do... Actually, we can do this right now. I think we knock out some blasting powder. I think that's a good idea, for sure. I'm not sure if silver contacts will be used for anything else, but... We could do that as well. Because we do have some silver bars... I believe, still left. We could just make some silver contacts and some large copper bomb. Yeah, okay, we'll make some large copper bombs first. We have been bereft of bombs for quite some time, so it'll be nice to get those. Bombs are back on the menu, boys. It'll be nice to get more bombs. I've missed being an explosive dwarf. I have. With this blasting powder, our time has hopefully finally come. So yeah, we'll grab our stuff out of that, and we'll do that. Awesome. Okay, cool. Good plan. Thank you. I know. Mining is a little awkward. We are 3 skill points off being able to mine iron ore. Now, hopefully, we're going to get to the wetlands today for some questing. And hopefully, in the wetlands, we can find some tin veins to mine or some silver veins. Which will push us up to that 125 by the time we're getting to finding iron. I think we've only found 1 or 2 iron veins so far, so we haven't really missed out on that much, but I'm just a little bit worried that we might start to miss out on them, which would be bad. Okay. Let's actually just run and grab our stuff from the guild bank. Alright, in terms of fishing, we're good. First aid, we should be able to do some first aiding, for sure. Yeah. Yep, we should be able to do some first aiding, and the first aid trainer's like up there somewhere, so... Right, we should be in a good spot overall in terms of that. Yes. Yep. Cooking. I don't think we actually can cook anything right now. Not really. No. We're a little bit stuck to cook. We could check the auction house, perhaps, for some tangy clammy. I know I threw some away. We could check the auction house for some tangy clammy. Let's grab all of our bits here. Okay, we can leave the rest of these in. Yeah, there's some fish, shirts, the gems I think we'll leave in for now. Ah, here's more stuff. More silver ore. Wow, we actually had more than I expected. Okay, we'll leave the rough stone in there, I think, for now. Yeah, that's fine. So we actually have plenty of copper. We've got plenty of most things, actually. We should be in a good spot to push our trade skill a bit further here, which is good. Right. An anvil and a blacksmith hammer. Well, we can certainly make more copper bars. No reason not to. In theory, if we were super lucky, we might be able to do this. Right, we might be able to skill up just with the large copper bombs, which would be useful, because we could use them. I'm gonna bet we're gonna need to make a couple of different bits as well, though. 2 target dummies seems like a likely thing to make. They're useful. Very useful indeed, in fact. Right, let's start off, make two large copper bombs. I think we will probably smelt up this silver. I think we will. For the chance of a skill up. There's one. Oh. Part of me was hoping. Part of me believed that the 3 green smelts would bring us up to 125. It's not meant to be. I think we'll just smelt up the rest of our copper. I was quite taken with the idea of selling copper at the start. Now, not so much. I've kind of somewhat given up on that idea. I think we'll just smelt it. It also makes it a lot easier to store because the bars stack up to 20, whereas the ore only stacks to 10. So certainly for selling things, it's a lot more convenient. I don't know if anyone actually needs the ore either. Like, smelting is pretty much enough. Like, the only people that would actually need to buy ore, opposed to bars, I guess, would be the miners themselves, who can use the ore as skill up. I don't know. I think from now on, I'm probably going to make this decision and then instantly something's going to happen that makes me regret it. But I'm kind of thinking we might just smelt everything we get. I don't know. They will make inventory management substantially easier. I think we'll go with that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best choice. Just gotta smelt everything. We can just sell the bars. It'll be fine. That being said, to make bronze, oh yeah, bronze uses the bars, so we're all good. We're all good. And then the next is iron bars. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. How are you guys today? We have to. I told you it was gonna be more chill this stream, eh? I fucking told you. Smelting multiple bars. Oh yes. I know what you guys want to see. I know. Yo, Nabble, welcome to your party of 2. I mean, 1's a party, 2's a crowd. Am I right? Yeah, we smelt up all this tin. Yeah. It takes up too much backspace. It really does. How you doing? Someone was telling me, by the way, that... Was it these bracers? Oh no, I bet it's the bracers I vendored in the previous episode, but apparently we got a pair of, I think, cloth... not cloth. I think the leather bracers we were wearing for a while were like the Biss Twink bracers. So if we'd saved them for a few months, they might have been worth a lot of money. But I don't really care. That's the thing. Like, you know, I think it's the same sort of concept with this ore here. Is that, yeah, we could save it and then maybe sell it in a while and it'd be worth a lot. But, I don't know. It seems kind of... Seems like a bit more hassle than it's worth in kind of the short term, at least. I don't know if we need to play that long of a game. So I don't think we'll bother. Neville, you were doing some Loch Modan adventures on your human warlock. Awesome, dude. Loch Modan is a fun zone. I mean, I will say, with Loch Modan, I mean, it was very difficult when we first got there. I feel like the transition from Dunmarrow into Loch Modan is pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. But then once we did some Westfall quests as well, it kind of evened out a lot. Is it that bad for, like, humans? That's what I'm thinking with humans. You probably just go, you do Elwyn into Westfall, and then you can also do some Redridge, I guess. Like the early levels of Redridge. And you're kind of then bouncing between Redridge and Westfall, and then into Duskwood too, and then into Stranglethorn. It probably ends up being a little bit smoother, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the level. Maybe it's just difficult though in general. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I definitely felt like for us it was pretty rough. You think you've read that Westfall is worse at the start? Oof. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like going from the level 1 to level 10 zone. You barely have enough experience to get to 10, and then you're thrust into the level 10 plus level 10 to 20 zone. And you're really, really short. Like, you're so weak compared to the mobs that Getting from level 10 to 12. That was probably the hardest part. 10 to 12. And just the way the zones worked out, like the transition from like level 20. Like the transition at level 20 was nowhere near as difficult. It was way easier. Way easier. Yeah, those trial quests in Loch Modan, they are rough, dude. They're really hard. Whereas like going the level transition level 20, no problem. In fact, we have almost too many quests, right? Basically, we have too many. Like we're going to Westfall, and a bunch of them are still green because we did Red Ridge. You know, and the dungeons. I suppose the dungeons maybe helped ease it a fair bit, but yeah, it's a bit of a funny one, right? It's a bit of a funny one. Okay, what are we looking at? Bombs. I can make one more bomb. Then we're out of silver contacts. Okay, let's make some silver contacts then. I'm curious at 115, stuff might change. Oh no, that's pretty good. Oh, let's make let's make bombs. This might be enough to get us to 120. There's a good chance that it is. Hey, Chris Holland. I'm doing very good today, thank you. Having a good day so far. My sleep has been messed up recently, so yeah, sleep was a bit of a mess, but you know, got up, and despite sleeping all over the place, I've had a good morning so far. You know, I had a cup of coffee to wake up. I did some of my weekly. It's the weekly reset and retail WoW, so I did some of those chores in the morning. Walked the dog, had lunch, and on to stream here. So it's been okay. It's been okay. Not too bad. All right, 120 engineering. Very nice. Let's go visit the engineer trainer and find out what we can learn. And I'm happy to have some of these bombs. Wait, they stack to not. They stack to, okay, they stack to 10. They're just being weird. All right, we've got 29 bombs. That's quite a lot. Sounds very productive. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's a fairly normal day. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, I also organized, I've pretty much organized the roster for the raids this week. For our Mythic raiding guilds. Just trying to sort some of that stuff out. Some of that can be quite the hassle. Small bronze bomb. Okay, and then 125. We got a lot of stuff at 125. Allows you to look far into the distance. Okay. What I'm really looking forward to is, where is it? The green tinted goggles, boys. 150 engineering. That's what we got to get to. 150. Can we do it? I don't know. Small bronze bombs. Oh, they're better. They need a lot of blasting powder. Silver contacts and bronze bars. Let's see how much coarse stone costs. It's funny. We have so much ore. It's the stone that we really need, essentially. It's bizarre, isn't it? Who knew that stones is what we really need? How do stones make blasting powder, you ask? I don't know. But there you go. If somebody ever asks you, hey, like if you ever have a kid and your kid's like, Daddy, Mommy, how do I make a bomb? Or actually, well, I suppose it's, you know, 2019, so it'd be like, Daddy, Mommy, or whatever gender parent you want to prefer. Pronoun preference parent. I mean, is maybe parents not even politically correct? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. You get the idea. Maybe you can't call someone a child. I don't know. Oh, this is going off track. But they'd be like, how do I make a bomb? And you're like, well, if you want to make a bomb, all right, just get a bit of, you know, get some metal, some cloth, then just get a stone off the ground, right? Just get a stone, grind up the stone, bam, you've got yourself a bomb, son, slash daughter, slash Zay. But there you go. Like, thank you, I'm gonna make bombs now. I mean, that's why, you know, there's like bomb threats and terrorists and stuff. That's why, guys. It's like all you need is some stones. It's the secret the government has been hiding from you this entire time. Goddamn government, am I right? What a bunch of clowns. Do these bombs require engineering to use? Yes, they do. They do. They do. Course! Stone. Bloody hell, 5 silver. You cotton me. You cotton me a lot. It's gonna cost me 89 silver. Can we get one any for cheaper? 84 silver. Okay. 98 silver. 98, 98. Expensive enough, huh? I mean, 6 for 20. That's a good deal. I think. 20 for 75 silver. 20 for 14 silver. Now we're talking, boys. Get me some of that. 88 silver, 79. I feel like there's no logic to how these are listed. 13 for 30 silver. That's pretty good. It's a bargain. Yeah, buy me some of that. Okay. 15 for 55 or 10 for 49. Okay. Oh my god, this guy's selling it for 1 gold 24. Jesus. That's rough, yo. Right, let's just start with that. Start with that. Bronze bombs, lad. It's like 40 more blast powder. It's a decent amount of blasting powder. Right? Right. 39 blasting powder. Oh, I guess it won't even make 10. Make 9. We also need to make 1 more silver contact. We make 1 more silver contact. We make 9 of these. We're gonna need 2 more bronze bars as well. That may bring us, if we're super fucking lucky, up to this. We could also make 1 or 2 target dummies. Excuse me. You can make 2 target dummies. Okay. Yep. We'll make a silver contact, 2 target dummies, and a bunch of bronze bombs. God, we have so many bombs, though. So many bombs. Gonna swap those. Maybe use them a bit. But yeah, in terms of the engineering required, copper ones need 105 engineering. Bronze, small bronze ones, 120. I think it's the main appeal of being an engineer is that you can use bombs. I think that's the main reason that they're good. But we're gonna hit a wall eventually where we need iron stuff to make these. That's alright though. That's the name of a guild, isn't it? Galin Skaparna. Oh, there's another person from Galin Skaparna. Hello, Galin Skaparna. Nice to meet you guys. One silver contact. Requires an anvil. Okay. We're gonna have to go to an anvil anyway to make a little bit more bronze. And we'll probably smelt up this last bit of copper as well. Yeah. Yeah. Me think so. So we have enough now to make this, but we need more bronze bars. That's fine. Smelt bronze. You might as well actually smelt a whole bunch. So I've got a bunch of copper too. The Great Anvil. And we're still gonna have plenty of wool left, I think, to make the wool stuff. And then we have silk as well. You got 6 silk cloth at this point. Ooh, I should try sell this. Yep. Yeah, we have some silk. Could make some potentially get into silk bandages. Should be good because we've outpaced the bronze ones now. Not bronze. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm making bronze bars. Okay, cool. And then I wanted to make. You know what? Let's make 2 of these. Let's clear out these copper modulators, copper bolts. I actually like these target dummies a lot. They're pretty damn good. Boom, 2 target dummies, and 2 more levels of engineering. Let's make some bronze bombs. 1, 2. 3 bombs that time. That's good. 3. Three more levels to go. We're getting 1 each time. There we go. 2 more. Gonna have more than we need, actually. Ah, nope. There we go. No skill up. No skill up again. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. We need this. We need this. Don't fail me now. Oh, a slight little bit of lag. Put the fear in me. But there we go. Boom. 130 engineering. Alrighty. 130. We got 18 of these little bombs too. We got our inventory's full of bombs. It's full of bombs. I do have this lustrous pearl to get rid of eventually. Engineering feels like a selfish profession in this game. Oh, it is. It is very much so. It's like the definition of a selfish profession. It's just an entire bag full of bombs. Put some copper tubes in there too, because you know what? Let's put the dummy in there. Yeah. It's very selfish. Oh wait, no, I actually have more bombs than I realized. There we go. There we go. 29 bombs. Plus those. Got bombs for days. Should have done this before. These are useful to have. Hello, train me. Yes. Okay, a ton of stuff. Then 125. No, 135 for that. Then big bomb at 140.
Very well then.
Okay. So we can make a silver-plated shotgun. Whew. That's expensive. Okay. Crafted heavy shot. Needs blasting powder. Or sorry, crafted solid shot. Needs heavy blasting. Oh, heavy blasting powder, boys. We need heavy stone. Whirring bronze gizmos. Heavy dynamite. Oh my. 128 to 172 fire damage. Compared to this, which is 40 to 50. This is 70 to 90. 130 to 170. Whew. So I think at this point we're basically just collecting a whole bunch of heavy stone. And I think we should just level with heavy stone. That's going to be the most efficient thing. We could buy some. I think we just wait till we start getting heavy stone naturally. I'm pretty happy with where we are now. Let's go visit the bandage man. Alright, so 130 my engineering. Cool. Very cool. Ropes of insight. I'm a pretty little girl. Hey. Mining guilds. No. Bronze kettle. Wait. Where is the physician? I don't remember.
Well met.
First aid.
Be good.
Are they down this way? Yeah, I was gonna say, I kind of half remembered they'd be down here. Ah, Ironforge Physician. That's the man. Arena Bracers. I'm kind of ready for level 30, boys. I'm kind of ready. In my heart, I feel like a level 30. I know we're only like 26, but I feel like I'm on 30s now.
Welcome.
It's like in real life. Well, 150 for silk bandage. Ooh.
Safe travels.
Hold up in Stromgard has a book.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Really? Stromgard is over here in Arathi. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna make a bunch of heavy wool bandages. It's a bit awkward because we need wool for some of these other recipes. Well, we'll do. So we have to get up to 150. 150 to be able to use silk, huh? Alright, I thought we had a bunch of wool. We do not have a bunch of wool. We are probably actually short on wool. Bummer. Anodin, I actually need to get an egg. I do need to go get an egg. I've been neglecting that. I mean, with Classic WoW, it's been fairly neglected, and I know you reminded me. Was it yesterday or the day before? I know you did, and I totally forgot. Well, I didn't forget, I just didn't get around to it. So much to do, so little time. We have a bunch of linen that we no longer need, though. That's nice. When was the last time I got one? Good question. Good question. It's been a while. Oh, no, it hasn't been months. No, definitely not. 144. That's not too bad, actually. I bet this goes green at 145, though. I bet that's the trick here. We're going to have, like, 5 ranks that we have to get with greenness, which is going to actually require a ton of wool. Ah, well, let's smelt up this copper. Hassle of carrying it around. How many bronze bars do I have? I only have 12. I might just smelt up a bunch of bronze too. Will I? I might. I might. You see, the main problem, Anadin, is that because I'm not streaming retail WoW at the moment, is that, like, when you remind me, I'm never actually playing retail, so, you know, and I don't want to, like, log out a classic in the middle of it and go over get an egg. Kragnag cheers at you. Thank you, Kragnag. Appreciate it. Sure, Kragnag. Oh, I can't while I'm smelting. Rude. He's got a potion of lesser strength. That's not bad, is it? 4 strength. That's pretty good. Copper bars is your income. How does copper ore versus copper ore versus copper bars? What's the sort of price difference? Which is worth more, actually? 2 rune cloth bags for 2 gold each. Whew, we could afford that. Should I buy bags? Should I spend my hard-earned gold on some bagaroonies? Bars are better to sell on your server. I presume it's probably the same on mine then. So we should be smelting this stuff all along. You guys think I should buy some bags? We do have some of these shitty little 6-slot bags. Bronze. Well, I want at least 4 more. It gets us to a 20 stack of bronze. That's definitely worth it. Do I want more bronze is the question. How much bronze are we going to use? That just uses blasting powder. I'm not sure if we are going to use much bronze. Let's leave it for now. Yeah, because you're right, but bigger bags means we don't need to ever throw stuff away. So it could add up to more money in the long run. That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. Let's check out how much bags cost in the auction house. Let's see how much we're looking at here. I think you are right. And bear in mind, we've already looked at the class trainer for Paladin. And at level 28, there's really nothing that we're that urgent in terms of purchasing. So this is pretty much gold to spend at this point.
Here there.
Okay. So we're pretty much done with crafting for now, so let's put these away. We could honestly sell some of these bandages. I'll keep the blasting powder, will I? Bag should be quite cheap with them flooding the market. That is true. I'm going to keep these gems for now as well. I will store this linen away. Crocodile skin, that's a quest item. Jordan's notes. What? We still have that? That's a quest item that we're not really using anymore. We don't need this. So I'm going to try sell this. Put our silver bar away as well. We actually have a ton of space in the bank right now. Yeah, we do. Want to sell them. So, you know what? We could try sell these now. Just going to move that over there. Wow, I mean... bags are actually super empty. Look at this. Oh my god. This is great. You have more gold than me and you're only level 22. Well, listen, I don't stoop to prostitution on it, because unlike some people. I mean, I may be poor, but at least I can look myself in the mirror and be proud of the dwarf I see. Okay, we got some rugged shoulders. Look at it. We got a whole bag full of shoulders here to sell. Some rough stone to try sell. Okay, let's see if we can sell this stuff. We'll see. Alright. Small lustrous pearl. Worthless. Okay, never mind. Rugged spaulders. No items found, boys. No items found. Okay, we're putting that up for... How much is that worth? $39.99? $49.99? Yeah? Yeah. Let's put this up for a bit cheaper. Because someone else has something up there, $39.99. That seems fine. What about these? No items found. You must repair this item before you can auction it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good talk. This pattern sells for... Put up for 85 gold. 85. Oh, it's expensive to list. It's okay. 85.99. Put up for 84.99 because I'm a generous god. And 79.99. How about that? Beautiful. It's expensive to list that stuff. We'll just put the pearl away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, the rough stone, etc. Yes. Rough stone. How much is this worth? Not much. About 19. Okay, well. Let's put this up for 18.99. I'm 14.99. Beautiful. It's one up. 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 Where my fuck was my stone at, boy? Alright, what about linen cloth? Linen cloth's gotta be worth a pretty penny. Oh my lord. Why is it all in batches of one? Why? That's dirt cheap. I'm tempted to buy that. I am gonna buy that. What's 6 silver to a man this handsome? Oh my lord. Okay, you know what? I'm not fucking arsed. We'll come back with an add-on sometime. The fucking stress. People are putting it up because it lists for free at 1 stack. But that's such a fucking hassle to chore. You know what? We're not gonna. I'm not arsed. We're not trawling through that. Fuck no.
What's on your mind?
You still have space in this bag. Here, put that in. The lustrous pearl because it's shit. Put the cloth in. We'll keep the wool cloth because we need it. Okay, we'll keep that because we need it. Put the blasting powder away. Okay, we'll stick the consumables in here. Lovely. Grand. Alright, then we got 5 gold to play with. Check out the bags. And then we're going wetlands. Then it's wetlands time. Life's always better down where it's wetter. Alright, bags. 30 gold, mooncloth bag. Woohoo! 16 slots, huh? Small bags. What am I looking for? Woolen bag. 8 slot. That's definitely worth the upgrade, but can we get something better? How about silk bags, huh? Got any damn silk bags? Small silk pack. 10 slot bag. Oh my. For like 20 silver. Okay. Small silk packs, 20 silver. Oh, here they're going for more. Here's some going for 60. 69. Alright. Large red sack. Nah. What else do we got? Large brown sack. Uh-huh. A mage weave bag, 12 slot. Ooh, it's up to a gold. It's up to a gold. Wait, red mage weave, 12 slot. That's a gold and something. Green silk pack, large knapsack. Mage weave bags for a gold, 12 slot. Rune cloth bag, 14 slot for 3 gold. What's the biggest bag we can get? We could get a rune cloth bag. I'm thinking it's pretty much a no-brainer. Small silk pack. I think these are pretty much a no-brainer to get. 1, 2, 3. That's a no-brainer. Do we get a rune cloth bag? For $2.99? 14 slot bag. It's probably okay, right? Yeah. Big spender. Doing it. We're doing it. Oh my lord. Our bags are gonna be so big. I know that the silk bag is kind of extra. We can use them for the bank though. It's all good. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. It's gonna be a-okay. Bam. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, move these into the big one. Alright. Bam. A bam. Look at this. Look at this bag space. Oh, baby. Oh, my pretty baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. Yeah. Go on. Go on, then. Stick those in there for now. Beautiful.
Very good.
Okay. Oh, we're looking good, boys. Felsteed. Put all my bombs in the Felsteed bag. Look at this bag space. Oh. Oh, that's spacious. Oh, it's so spacious. Look at that. Oh, my. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at all that. Oh. Ignore the fact we've got no money. Just look at all this bag space, man. Jeez. This is what it feels like going from, like, living in the broom cupboard to like a two-bed house. You know? It's like that step up. This is like going from your studio apartment to your three-bedroom house with garage. But I'm poor as fuck. Doesn't even matter. Your health is your wealth. I mean, your bag space is your wealth.
How are you?
How are you? I am absolutely fantastic. Cause I'm fucking rich. Not rich. I'm poor as fuck. We need to bring this to some dude in Dunmorrow. That's a fucking hassle. Well, I'll consider it in Sendite. I'll consider your request. You want me to go to Theramore? It's a hassle. You want me to kill some gnolls? I can do that. And Crocolis skins. Okay. Oh yeah, this is for a 10 slot bag. I don't need your plebeian 10 slot bag. Get out of here. 10 slots. Search the crates and barrels. Oh yeah, we got some more quests to pick up, I think, in Wetlands as well. Man, we're on a roll. We are on a roll. We're drowning in bags. Oh, I'm just gonna leave that open. Just look at that. Oh my, it even covers the mini-map. There's that much bag space. Look at that. The mini-map can't even deal with this much bags. Oh, beautiful. I mean, I can barely see the game. There's that many bags. It's insane. I think we got a bargain on those silk packs. Like, he's trying to sell a green one. I mean, I like it that it's green. But that's almost twice the price, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyway. Looking at this. So, we kind of actually need to run through all the wetlands, which is fine. We can kill Crocolisks on the way to get down and kill those gnolls. That's kind of the main thing to do. Stormwind we can close for now. And then, I'm not sure about doing this. We need to bring this to guy in Dunmorrow. It's kind of a hassle. We'll see. We'll see. And Murloc's on the coast. We need to search crates of barrels. We need to find a statuette of Tyrannus Menethil. That's probably in a specific place. I have a feeling that it's like down here or something. I don't know. I feel like I remember that being like some really specific place that's a real big pain. We'll see. Right, lads.
You need something?
I was once what's a pirate? Arr, matey. I was once first mate on the Wave Mistress, ship of the line in the Kultiras Third Fleet, the Doomed Fleet. Doomed, for on its last voyage, the fleet was attacked by red dragons. Dragons controlled by orcs. We didn't stand a chance against that dragon fire. Once our fleet was burned and sunk off this here coast, I'm the sole survivor of those poor vessels. Oh, me head hammers and pounds. I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale. Buy him a flagon of mead. Okay. I don't know. I might not have enough gold.
What's on your mind?
Flagon of mead. Flagon of dwarven honey mead. 13 silver. Alright.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm so very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for this poor, pathetic fool? Ah, that hits the spot and loosens the tongue. Thanks, mate. Bolstered, Fitzsimons continues his tale. I am the sole survivor of the ill-fated Third Fleet of Kultiras, wrecked off the coast to the north. But although I'm only a member of the fleet still... I'm the only member of the fleet still breathing, I'm not the only one still walking about. For on one of our ships was hidden a great and terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. But if you can free some of my brothers, perhaps you can break their curse. Okay.
See you around.
Right. Wherever that is. I think there's some quests in this main keep as well, or is this one? Have a little look. Oh. Oh, the drunk guy has a quest for us. Nice. Dunmoder's fallen to the Darkine dwarves. Oh, he's not drunk, he's dying. Oh, Jesus. Someone just left him here. My wounds are grave, Paladin. Most of the regiment was cold. The Dark Iron thugs attacked us before we could regroup from the Thandal Span ambush. Our leader Longbraid sounded the retreat horn. As we left the town, I was hit by a stray axe in the back. All went black. I awoke here in Menethil, but I fear for my fellow soldiers. Hope still burns within me. Perhaps Longbraid is still alive. See if you can find him near Dunmoder, dwarf. Wait, so he got an axe in the back, fell unconscious, and woke up here, where he's just like lying inside on the ground? What is going on, dudes? What is going on?
What's on your mind?
There, the Dragonmaw Orc clan is showing its strength in more than just Algaz. Captain Stoutfist has asked to speak with those willing to offer aid against the orcs. He's inside the keep,
See you soon.
in the war room. Alright. Alright, cool. Nobody's helping him. Yeah, that's really weird. He's just left to die, like outside the keep. Just lying there. An axe in his back. He didn't have medical insurance, so.
What can I do for you?
Bairn, Volstagg briefed me on your past success with the Dragonmaw orcs at Donalga's. You're a dwarf of worth, and I have a task for you.
Feet on the ground.
The Dragonmaw orc clan was all but destroyed by the end of the Second War, after they lost control of their red dragon pets. The dragons were not very happy with their old masters, and fiercely hunted the Dragonmaws. What few remained fled from Grimbatal and into the mountains east of Huelger's excavation. Now they've gained strength, and have an encampment northeast of Menethil. We want you to attack that encampment. Gather and bring me their war banners as proof. Okay. Can do. Huh. Let's stock out the crocodile skins and the gnolls first, eh? This should be easy. Easy AF. Like your mom. Oh. Boo, 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 boo. He's just a dwarf, who cares? That's true. They're basically on the level of filthy Mexicans. Disgusting. There you go. You know, we should just run around and bless people with the blessing of salvation. Just like grief them. Like, can we get a blessing? It's like blessing of wisdom. Be like, yeah, no problem. Salvation. Less threat generation. Enjoy that in your solo questing. Right then. Young Crocolisk. That is what we is looking for, so it is. Gonna absolutely melt these with our hammer. Oh! 169, boys. Oh my god, there's a skin. Bam. One skin already. I think we're probably going to end up tanking nearly every dungeon, by the way, from the looks of things. Everyone's looking for tanks. Always. Ah, shite. That unstayed. Do we have any crocodile whispers in the chat? You guys, crocolisks, sorry. Make him appear. We could sing like a crocodile song. I don't know. Hey there, crocodile. Hey, crocodile. Where are you, crocodile? Come to me. I love crocodiles. Crocodiles. Didn't work. In fact, it seems to have made things worse. Oh! It worked. The song was the key all along. Come here, you wee prick. Oh my lord, 204 damage. Man, this poor guy, he's gonna have hunted the crocodiles to extinction at this rate. Like, seriously. This is not good for the environment. This is not an ecologically sound plan. Oh, that's a path to something. I see there's a dwarf banner there. That's probably where we need to go for one of the quests, at least. I want you. I want you. I like, instead of the little 5s, we now hit them for 8 with every ret aura attack. It's awesome. Die to the ret aura. Yeah, that's right. That's right, you died to my retribution aura, sucker. Sucker. There's actually a bunch of crocodiles here. The crocodile song worked! It worked! Nice. This hammer is to crocodiles what a warm knife is to butter. When am I planning to stream HOTS? No plans in the short term to stream. I am going to be actually, well, that's a lie. I'm going to be streaming HOTS today on Heroes Hearth stream. I always stream HOTS once a week. We do 3 hours of ranked gameplay on Heroes Hearth. I think tonight it's me, Heku, and Kendrick Swish. So that's on Heroes Hearth Twitch. So there you go. On top of that, we're going to run down here to these knolls. For me personally streaming HOTS, no plans in the short term, but I am gonna sit down and record some stuff off stream for YouTube. So there you go. Yeah, most of the streams for the moment are gonna be classic WoW. Yep. Like, I tend to be, honestly, we do about 3 to 4 hours of classic WoW stream a day. It usually leaves me pretty tired, and it leaves my voice very, very tired. Because we do the dwarf axe, it does take a toll, actually. Love my videos and hots, thank you. Thank you very much. We are gonna be, expect some more soon. Right, we're looking for these. These guys are in the south, near the Dwarven Gate of Algaz. Okay, and this is, there's ore in a cave northwest of Algaz. Okay, well that's gotta be the cave we're looking for. And these guys are gonna be probably just all over the place. Near Algaz, so probably in like this sort of area. Yeah, grand. They might even be in the cave if we're lucky. I also want to get back to some more teamfight tactics. I mean, classic WoW has sucked up so much time. You know, it's the big sort of time sink. So I haven't like been able to. Oh, I couldn't bless her with salvation. Why not? Oh, only on a party member. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Blessing of might. Put a blessing on a friendly target. Put a blessing of wisdom on a friendly target. Put the blessing on a party member. We can't. Oh. We're not able to grief people with our blessings. The game knows. It knows what I'm like. Aw, that's kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious. Been bamboozled, guys. Been bamboozled.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Thanks, Blux. Welcome back, dude. 8 months. Oh yeah. So yeah, I want to get back some TFT at some point as well. But it's just finding the time to actually grind out TFT. That's difficult right now. Decomposed boots. So I'm presuming this cave is the thing we need for Incendite ore, which I will gather. The weather we will... I guess we probably will. We can just run down. We need to run down to Dunmorrow anyway to get the quest from Nomergon, which is actually relevant at this point because we'll be going to Nomergon soon-ish. Then, well, maybe around level 30. So we could do that. Yeah, Incendite mineral vein. Oh, and some tin veins. That's pretty good. We just crit him for 250 damage. Amazing. Bam. Bear and the Beast coming through. This looks weird. Yo, let's get to them together. Let's go. Bombs away, lads. These bombs are actually pretty weak now, so like these old bombs, the old copper bombs. Can use them up and we can move on to the small bronze bombs, which are actually good. Kind of expecting this to just blow up in my face. Wow, we get one from each one? Skimpy. Classic Plus. I actually think that might happen. The idea of Classic Plus is very simple. It's the idea that once they've released all the content of Classic WoW, so all the different phases, which basically contain all the gameplay that was in Vanilla WoW back in the day, I think it is possible that they make like a new Classic WoW expansion pack, where they just make like new dungeons, etc. in Classic WoW, or add some new zones in Classic. Right? They just like add an extra tier of stuff after Naxxramas, basically. I think that's certainly possible. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they could potentially do with it. I'm kind of conflicted, actually, in terms of what they're gonna do. I believe that I was looking. I haven't actually looked it up exactly what they did, but apparently I saw people saying that RuneScape did something similar and had great success with it. Like they had community voted content, which I think is a pretty interesting idea. I think it could work very well for WoW. So I mean, it's kind of the question of, okay, do they just, you know, do Classic and then in 2 years they just do like Classic Burning Crusade, or do they go down somewhat of a different path and release brand new content for Classic? I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They could do both. They could do both either, you know? They could do, oops. They could do, they could make brand new content for Classic, and then after a few tiers of brand new content, they could do Burning Crusade as well. Classic. I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard to say what they're gonna do. Yeah, I believe with RuneScape, what happened with that in particular was that the classic version of RuneScape like completely eclipsed the retail one. I don't see that happening with WoW. I don't see that happening with WoW. But you never know. Like, it's hard to know exactly where it will go. Obviously, we're still in kind of peak Classic hype mode right now, where it's just been released. You know, like a month from now, we'll kind of get a better feel for where people are at with the games. But it's an interesting one. We'll see how the next, you know, WoW expansion does. That's another question, like the main retail expansion. Who knows? But yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Like, I could see them. I think of the most simple and straightforward option for them would be like, okay, every 2 years, you know, be doing a retail expansion, and then every other 2 years be doing a Classic expansion, as it were. So you could easily have like next year be whatever WoW Shadowlands, which would be the follow-on expansion to BFA. You know, again, presuming the Shadowlands leak is real, which does seem possible. And then after the year after that, they could do TBC. Then the year after that, new retail expansion. The year after that, Wrath of the Lich King. They could do stuff like that. Or like I was saying, they might just, you know, they might keep Classic going for longer and just do Classic only expansions for a good while. Who knows? I mean, they could just like redevelop the entire game. Like they could just, you know, they could bring back like a whole bunch of the stuff from like TBC, etc., but in a totally different way. Who knows? Like they might just say, okay, you know what? Forget the, you know, expansion for Classic. We're gonna like re-release a whole bunch of the content, but forget the expansion every 2 years deal. We're gonna release it in a totally different way with different stuff. Who knows what they'll do, dude? Who knows? And like we'll rework the content to fit into like a different structure. They might do that. Pretty much what Vainglory said though. They're gonna do whatever makes them money. So like, what's the simplest thing to produce, which costs the least amount of money to produce, which will also make the most money, generally. But yeah, not sure what they're gonna do. Who knows? Who knows? But I did think the idea of Classic Plus was interesting, because I hadn't really considered that. I just assumed, they'll just re-release all the old expansions, you know, over the years. Grand. But Classic Plus is an interesting idea that, okay, you know, they don't have to release those expansions just the way they were, and there's nothing to stop them making new content, you know? Like, for example, stuff they'd planned to do back in the day, but ran out of time or resources, they could actually do this time around. Because I think they planned like a Mount Hyjal raid back in Classic and never got to do it, but they could do it this time. Oh, are we gonna get to mine this twice? Oh, thank you, game. 3 times? No! Well, I bet after like a year or 2 of Classic, if they turn around and said, "Yo, we're gonna add like brand new content to Classic in the spirit of what it was," I don't think people are gonna complain. I don't think people would complain. Like if they turn around and said, "Okay, we're actually like we've made Hyjal, we've made Mount Hyjal a Classic era zone. Basically, we've designed it so that it fits in with the rest of the game. We got like new raids there, some new dungeons, like Classic style dungeons." I don't think people are gonna turn around and be like, "How dare you?" They're gonna be pretty happy about it. Yeah, they could do an alternate timeline. They could. They can kind of do whatever they want. And like for me, I feel like, oh wait, this just goes to the end. Oh shit, we're gonna have to fight our way out. Okay. I feel like the important stuff for them to, like, I feel like modern WoW kind of, for me, began with Cataclysm, right? Like, I feel like Cataclysm, Mists, Warlords, Legion, BFA, I feel like those are the more modern expansions. Like, for me, the 3 classic expansions, or classic experiences in WoW were, you know, Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King. You know, kind of wrapping up essentially the Warcraft 3 story arcs, as it were. What's the deal with this area? This is weird, dude. Just a big old empty cave. Like, wrapping up the Warcraft 3 storylines, bringing all that stuff together. You know, Illidan, Arthas, etc. I feel like Cataclysm is a real breakpoint where it's like, okay, Deathwing, big, new stuff, and reworking the whole old world, right? I feel like that was quite a big change. So I'd kind of be looking at it going, okay, I wouldn't mind if they turn around and said, you know, Classic WoW, it's going to be we're planning it to be a 10-year project. We're going to do, you know, Classic as it is now. We're also going to eventually bring in all of the Burning Crusade content. We're going to eventually bring in all of the Wrath of Lich King content. But we're also going to add new content to each of those games as well. Stuff that, you know, never made it in. We're going to add more to each of those. And, you know, maybe Classic will be a 4-year thing. Then we'll have 3 years of Burning Crusade Classic and 3 years of Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Each one having a bit of bonus content in it. I think that'd be fucking cool. I'd be down with that. I think it's a great idea. You know what? I think we should just kill things on the way out here. We'll see what they do, though. Like, I wouldn't be particularly hyped for Cataclysm Classic, to be honest. I wouldn't be that hyped for it. I think Mists Pandaria Classic would have some interest. These spiders hurt, huh? Oh yeah, these spiders hurt a lot. I'm actually gonna turn this on because I need to cast a few heals, and there's 2 spiders beating on the boys. Oh, the concentration aura procs, though, is a beautiful thing. Beautiful to behold. And yeah, of course, they could do like more balance patches as well. Yeah, in Classic and in TBC as well. Yeah, they could, you know, like after a year or two of like classic WoW this way with the different phases, like as it was, with the balance as it was, they can do another patch, you know, add more stuff and be like, boom, there you go. You know, and balance it too. You change up the balance a bit. Why not? Why not? You didn't play back in the day, but you believe people were not happy that the green stuff they got in Outland was better than the epic stuff they got in Raids. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's always been a problem with WoW, is that, all the sort of the gear resets. So every expansion is essentially a gear reset. This is looking pretty bad for us, boys. Not sure we're getting out of this one alive. Nah, we're fine. Hey, Crunky Marrow. Stream's going good. We're getting almost murdered by spiders. All I want to do is leave the damn cave. This is green, so I think this might... Hey, there we go. It does give us mining skill ups. Oh, this quest was well worth doing. We're up to 132 mining. Well, mining problem solved. Remember we were talking about how, oh, how are we going to get our mining up to whatever. Not a problem anymore. How did you hit me? You're stunned, bro. You're stunned, you hacker. But I think it's a very interesting idea. Nubkeks OP, indeed. Bairn OP. You can't stop Bairn, lad. Can't stop the dwarf. Too strong. Random Sidekick said, I think the thing that interests me most about Classic is not so much the potential the next 5 years can bring, but where this is going to be in 6 months. Not many game companies can have 2 games that are effectively competing against each other, make that work at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much they are competing against each other, though. That's the thing. They do somewhat yeah, I mean, I guess they do somewhat compete. That's a tricky one, isn't it? It would be interesting to see what the numbers are like at different things. So obviously, like classic releases, you're going to see very few people actually playing BFA. But then again, when the new retail WoW expansion releases, you're probably going to see very few people playing classic WoW for that, you know, that chunk of time. So who knows? And then whenever they release new content for classic and vice versa, back and forth, I think it'd be pretty interesting to see how things are going to affect it in the longer term. I mean, the fact that they're doing it, though, seems to indicate that they're fine with it. If they keep adding content to Classic, it'll just turn into BFA in the long run. No, it would take an awfully long time. I mean, there's so many changes. There's so many changes that you'd have to change so much to make it BFA 2.0. Like, that's not gonna happen. But I think the more interesting question would be, it's like, okay, if they remake, like, let's say they make new stuff. Let's say they go, okay, we're gonna make Mount Hyjal, which was originally, I think, planned to be a raid in Vanilla WoW, but they didn't get around to it. Make that a raid. again, we're gonna add a new tier of content to Classic WoW. A whole new raid, more difficult, beyond Naxxramas. What did they do in terms of the art design? Did they design it to match with the rest of Classic? You know, kind of, did they design it to look like a 15-year-old game? Like really retro? Or did they like release like better quality models, better quality textures, all of that stuff? Like how do they make that work? I think that's a pretty interesting question. But I think they keep the heart of it still the same. I think they keep the classes still mostly the same. Like I think they just do pretty much the same thing without too many changes. Like the core gameplay, I think they can add stuff without really changing the core gameplay, etc., etc. We should probably join a group for this. I'm gonna wander over to another area though. What happens if 30% of the community stays in Classic, doesn't buy the next expansion? Yeah, it could happen. I don't see it happening though. I don't see it happening. I think you know, you're gonna have a good chunk of players that only play retail. I've got a bunch in my guild right now. I've got several in my guilds that are like Classic, nah. No interest. Or like they gave it a little bit of a go and were like, yeah, nah, don't like it. At the same time, you're gonna get a bunch of people that are only going to play Classic. They'll have no interest in retail expansions. But I think a lot of people are gonna play both. I think a lot of people will play both. Why did I stun him? Now I can't unleash it. Let's also cleanse that disease. They're all running away. Get back here. Cowards. Ooh, big crits. Hello. Aw. Okay, this actually is getting a little scary now. One second. Let me just kill this one. That's definitely gonna help. Spirit reduced. Okay. Man, these guys disease constantly. Disgusting. Full of disease, you're disgusting. It's under the same sub, so it adds more value to the sub. That's true. That is true. Wouldn't be shocked if they increased the price of the sub as well. We're like, okay, seeing as you're getting Classic and Retail in the same sub. I also expect there were some leaks. I don't know if anything more came out of it, but I did see a thing where it's like if you get to 60 in Classic, I think that might be a thing at BlizzCon. Like once you get 60 in Classic, you'll unlock like a level boost and BFA, so you can just go play the BFA expansion. And they might time that with the next BFA patch. They can easily do cross promotions like that too. Get people kind of playing both games. But yeah, I mean, you pay for the sub for both of them at the same time. Yeah. Might balance the release between the two new games. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Yeah, like, I mean, that was my initial assumption, was that they would stagger the two. That like 1 year you'd have I mean, like, just if they just release an expansion every August, and then like year 1 it's a retail, year 2 it's Classic, year 3 it's retail, year 4 it's Classic, year 5 it's retail, year 6 it's Classic. They could just alternate expansions back and forth, so that every year you've got a new WoW expansion, be it retail or be it Classic. They could totally do that. That's the most simple answer. And simple answers have a lot of appeal, but it's not guaranteed that that's what they'll do, of course. They might do something. They might decide that something totally different is the way to go. think the new raid won't have that many people playing it. In Classic, if you grind through the old tiers, maybe, maybe not. I would be inclined to think it would probably work. Facing the wrong way, whoops. I mean, I think that people are they're a lot better at the game now than they used to be as well. I think that's important to bear in mind, and it's a lot easier to get information. So, I expect the participation in the higher rates to be a lot higher. Like, you don't need to be that good. Yeah, you don't really need to be good at the game at all. There's very little skill required for these higher rates. It's all preparation and info and stuff like that, you know? So I think that'll be a lot easier. We'll see, we'll see. We still using the new hammer? Oh, hell yeah, you know we're using the Varrican's Fist, man. We're gonna be using this hammer for a long time. This hammer's not gonna leave for a long, long time. This hammer's disgusting. This hammer's an absolute monstrous weapon. How's that guy pulling everything? What a beast. Oh no. The other question would answer a lot of this is how many people in Classic were playing on the private servers before Blizzard had them shut down? It's also an interesting question. I would say that, I mean, there's obviously a few. I would have thought that, you know, people hardcore playing private servers, there probably weren't that many. Like, it was sort of the same thing for me. You know, I never had, oh, hi. Wait, what? Where did you come from? What's going on? Like, I personally never, I think I played on a private server like once because my friend was into them. So I think it's like over at his place and, you know, made a character and gave it a bit of a go. But for me, it was always like, well, the private servers had a whole bunch of, you know, most of them had weird shit going on, like different leveling speeds and like just adjustments to the game. And then there was always that, you know, the overhanging issue of, well, it might just be shut down anytime. So that kind of idea, which I think is really crucial to WoW and to MMOs, of like your character and your character's development long term and your story and your place in the world, like that was always very precarious. Like the adjustments to the game made your character and its progression inherently less valuable, I thought, and then the constant risk that the server would be shut down or abandoned or they could basically do whatever they wanted removed a lot of the benefit. I think one of the appeals of classic WoW is that it's official, it's Blizzard, it's, you know, it's properly sanctioned, it's real, that, you know, the stuff you're doing in classic WoW, it's, you know, it's the exact same as it was back in vanilla, just about in most of the ways that matter. And it's gonna be there, it's gonna be counted, it's the official server, and it's gonna be around for quite a while. So I think that matters a lot. If there's catch-up mechanics, that will not be classic. Well, that's a lie, because there were catch-up mechanics in classic. What was it? I actually am not familiar enough to give you the exact time, but there's a catch-up set of, there's at least one set of dungeon gear that you can get that will be coming in one of the later phases that was there in classic to help people catch up specifically. But I can't remember where it was. Where's the guy? I think he's around here somewhere. Isn't he the guy we have to go to hand this quest in? Can't remember. Dungeon set 2. There you go. Meant new catch-up mechanics? Well, I mean, if they add any new stuff, obviously that wasn't in the original game, but they can add stuff that would still go very much so with the theme of the original game. Let's have a look over here. One of the private servers claimed that they peaked at 47,000. I could see that. I could see 47,000 on a private server, no problem. Yeah. Like, what was the big one? Nostalrius or Nostarius or something? I wonder how many they had, you know? Could have had a lot. I have no idea where this dude is, by the way. We're just kind of wandering now. Is he down here? No, surely wasn't that far. Maybe he's further north. I don't know. But yeah, like there's obviously a group of people that are, you know, private server players, and they were very dedicated to it, etc. But I'd say there was a very large number of people that dabbled in private servers. I'd say there's a ton of people that dipped their toes in and played for a while. We're like, oh, this is cool, kind of relived the classic experience, but then they kind of left. You know, they didn't stay long term. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Classic WoW. I feel with the phases in Classic, with them releasing new content gradually, where the hell? Oh, there he is! Hey! I think that is going to keep people for a longer time if they sort of stagger the releases. And especially if they add new content, that's going to, like, if they go, all right, we're adding like a new mini expansion to Classic, that's going to bring so many people back. Like, the hype would be insane. By reducing the Gnoll's numbers, you have tended to the health of the wetlands. Although my faith in your people has been taxed in the past, Dwarf, it may yet be restored. The moss hides are cutting the trees of the wetlands, using the trees' flesh to warm themselves with fire. I will suffer this pain no longer. Rid the moss hides of their crude flints and the tools they use to make fire. The flints are borne by all moss hides except the smaller moss hide gnolls and moss hide mongrels. Alright, don't worry, dude. I will ensure that this sentient race of creatures is beaten to a pulp and are allowed zero technological development so they can stay savages forever. You're welcome. Thank you, world. There's a bunch of gnolls, like, in this whole area, right? Leave me alone, Crocolisk. I've already slaughtered enough of your puny kind. We need to find this as well at some point. This tomb. I feel like the tomb is up that away. Like, that looks like a gnoll camp. Let's have a look at that and then see if there's a tomb over here or up here. Could be either. Let's investigate. Question you have for future stages, if they're relevant for someone that's not level 60 yet. Well, that's the thing. I mean, they could easily add more lower level zones. And they could add higher level zones. They could do either. Heck, they could even do like a... This is a big camp of dudes. I'm not sure about this. Will they run out of mana? Will they stop casting? Bunch of jerks. We're doing this on hard mode. They will run out of mana eventually. Then again, so will I. What a bunch of jerks. No, he's gonna aggro them. Actually, that's fine. He might save my life. Man, this hunter just waltzing in, huh? What? They just come waltzing in. How are you, lad? If you're level 40 when stage 2 releases. I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to check what's in stage 2. I know that, like, the battlegrounds are open to low-level characters. I think one big concern, though, would be that they might be just riddled with twinks. So they might not be that pleasant of an experience for low-level characters. But Battlegrounds will be there and doable. And you can, I presume, earn some honor as well. So... more up here. I know that Alterac Valley can be quite relevant to leveling from like 50 to 60, I believe. You can get some good gear in there as well. I think some of that's technically catch-up gear. But PvP in Vanilla is pretty good, actually, I would say. PvP in Classic. Maybe not the most balanced thing, but quite a bit of fun. And definitely a unique experience. It's very different from modern game. Nice sword, dude. I do like their animations, I will say. Woo. They run too fast. Battlegrounds are in stage 3. Oh, I thought he died. What? I'm so confused. But he didn't die. It's all a bait. Feigned death tricked even me. Maybe Battlegrounds are stage 3. What's stage 2? I don't know. Is that just honor? In which case, no, it doesn't really change that much for you. I have 3 flint. Doing Ashen Vale is a big nostalgia trip? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to doing some Ashen Vale. Eventually. To be reading my second character when we actually properly get into the Night Elf areas, though. So, stage 2 is the Honor System, Blackwing Lair, and Dire Maul, and some world bosses. Okay, so yeah, there's not much for the leveling stuff in that. I'm not sure what level Dire Maul opens up at. But some of those wings might be kind of like in the 50s, are they? I'm not sure. Blackwing Lair obviously is max level. Honor System is for all levels, but mostly max level. Man, I thought I did a lot of damage, but your boy, this hunter, he does a lot of damage too. Blackwing Lair Judgment set? Maybe, maybe. See, I don't like the Judgment helmet because it covers my beard, so I wouldn't wear the helmet. No helmet for me, thanks. Not too much in here. The mana potion's kind of useful. Man, it's so nice. Look how much stuff we got in our bags. And we still going, boys. We still going. We ain't stopping. Bag's already paying off. I must look up actually what the different armor sets are. I need to figure out what I gotta get hyped about wearing. Oh, there's a lot of dudes here. Look at this. Some dudes up to 10 gold in respecs? Like, what are you doing with your life if you've 10 gold in respec costs while you're in the wetlands? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Oh my. Bam, stunned. Close. Yeah, it's good when we got multiple mobs hitting us. switching to concentration aura becomes worth it. Like, if I'm gonna cast like 2 to 3 holy lights in a row, and we got like 2 to 3 mobs sitting us, it's definitely worth swapping at that point. Those guys behind us have respawned already. Look at that. This place is intense. Where is this dude? Getting sniped here, boy. Getting sniped, boy. Wait, is he underground? Oh shit, he is underground. Next level strats. He's also dead though. Tier 1 banana. Oh yeah. The tier 1 armor looks horrible, doesn't it? Looks like a banana. Amazing. How many people will be high enough level to access the new content? What, in stage 2? Yeah, I think it's good though. Like, it doesn't matter if there's a bunch of players that won't actually. Those gloves are pretty nice. Strength, agility. I want them. That's an upgrade right there. Nice. I think not a big deal, right? If not everyone's max level, that's totally fine. Don't think it matters. And you expect it as well, for sure. People still leveling. Do we have a release date for phase 2 even? At this rate, I might still be leveling in phase 2. It's fine by me though. I don't mind at all. I'm in no rush to level. Nice, 7 flints, not bad. Oh, I guess part of why this guy's doing so much damage, he is level 30. So he probably has a really high crit chance. That's probably why he was chunking them. So I don't need to feel bad if he's doing good damage. My damage is also good. Okay. Only need one more here, lad. How about you? Three. Ah, bummer. For you, you're most interested in leveling? Yeah. Same here. Yeah, I'm excited for like the end game dungeons. But he just got healed. Rude. Man, you freak me out every time you feign death, boy. I think you're actually dead. And I feel bad for not healing you. cloth, that's good. I'll go kill this guy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to like Alterac Valley, doing some Marathi Basin, some Warsang Gulch, checking out Molten Core, Blackwing Lair. I'm excited for all the things. That's a lot of stuff we just pulled right there, boy. Stack him up. Bam! That was close, though. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die, boy. I'm gonna die. Go, go, target dummy. Target dummy OP. Go, go, target dummy. Do, 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 do. Go, go, target dummy. Legends say engineering is a selfish profession. It was on this day that the target dummy proved this incorrect as he saved the entire team from certain damnation. That was epic. That was awesome. 2. Something you would find interesting is if they did a remake of Burning Crusade, but the entire leveling of Outland, maybe some new zones, new stories, etc. So basically a brand new game. I don't understand exactly what you mean. Like, you want them to redo the expansion? Like, or just re-release the expansion, but it's the same. One. Okay. So I don't know where this tomb thing is. Oh, you want them to do TBC as a leveling experience from level 1 to max level. I don't see them doing that. Dang! Nice! And our final point in conviction! That's quite exciting, actually. Awesome. Yippee lot! Right. Let's actually, yeah, let's head back to base for now. I have no idea where this tomb is. We'll have to find the tomb. But let's head back. Let's turn in this set of quests. Get them done. Oh, look, this one went gray, huh? Okay, well, these ones are, yeah. Excavation site. I'm pretty sure that the excavation site is, like, in here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in there. Let's turn these in. Will we turn them in right now? We could just go to the excavation site right now, actually. Let's see what's happening in here. It would be a lot of work to rework it that way. I don't really see the point. I expect they'll do one of two things. Either they will, this is what I'm looking for, right? Oh, we go up there, maybe? Maybe we go up there. Seems like there's something up there. I think either they will eventually just progress Classic into Burning Crusade eventually, right? And they'll just, you know, just like they progressed the normal game. Or I think they could eventually do a Burning Crusade Classic and let you import your Classic character, but also keep the Classic servers as well. Not sure. What is going on up here? What have I found? Oh, this is where we're supposed to go. Personally, like I was mentioning before, I'd be quite happy if they did, like for me, I consider the classic expansions Classic, Burning Crusade, and Wrath of the Lich King. So I'd be quite happy if they did those, the kind of remastered versions, add new content to each one, release them at a slower pace, plenty of stuff going on. They could do like challenge mode dungeons, challenge mode raids for that, because they kind of brought that in at the end of Wrath of the Lich King. I think the difficulties and raids and stuff, the multiple difficulties go way too far in retail, but some sort of, I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. We've talked a ton about this today. Let's get back to some questing. The situation is severe, that much is for sure. When we uncovered these bones, it attracted the raptors. These filthy beasts killed my brethren and trapped me, Merrin, and the poor prospector up here. Help clear the wetlands of these raptors, Bairn. Mottled raptors and mottled screechers are just west of the bluff here. Kill 10 of each if you can. That will be a good start to the vengeance I've planned for them. Alright. Alright.
Hello.
Oh, thank heavens you're here. It was horrible. We were uncovering some rare artifacts. We began to discover these large bones. Before we knew what was happening, these mottled raptors overwhelmed the dig site. Many lives were lost. Ormer here, so brave, saved the prospector and me. He defended us as we ran for shelter. Now we're trapped, and our hard work lies in ruin. Here, take this note back to my sweet Tarl. It will explain the situation to him.
See you soon.
Alright.
Great to meet you.
Just before the invasion, I uncovered a large tablet called the Goaz Stone. The translated text breaks off in 4 places. The text speaks of a divine plan and a doomed prophecy. I fear we're running out of time. I'm too old to go down and brave those beasts, but you are strong. Scour the excavation site and uncover the 4 missing tablet fragments. Ados, Moder, Gollum, and Neru. Search for them in ancient artifacts or where the soil is loose. Bring them to me so I can begin unlocking the mystery.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Ooh, new cloth shoulders. I want new male shoulders. No. Back down the hill is the way we go. Lots of people around here, actually. It's a busy place. Hey, raptors, need to kill those. Okay, never mind. Someone else got that one. Mottled scythe claw. Oh, do I need to kill you? Not sure. Covering the past. Oh yeah, I'm bringing the thing back. Okay, cool. Good talk. So I don't actually need to kill these scythe claws. Or razor maws. Oh no, I need to go razor maw. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I don't need these at all. Wait, what? I'm very confused. I need to kill raptors and screechers. They're not here though. Oh, they might be in the area outside. Is that it? These are higher level. Not sure. Let's see what's outside. You're in a bit of trouble there. Let me help you. You're in a lot of trouble. I saved you. That's the thing, like, classic hype, I mean, they have to do something new eventually. Because, like, classic will, like, once people have done all the content and once all the phases are over, people will eventually lose interest. That's just the way I think. So they'll do an expansion at that point. So whether it's just TBC or whether they mix things up a bit, that's the question. I'm quite curious. I've seen a lot of people are talking about it in general chat today as well. I am kind of curious to look up RuneScape and see exactly what they did. Because that's what people are talking about. Yeah, these are the things we need. The model raptors. Slow level boys. I think we'll do that. We'll like kill these off. We'll head back. Like we'll just run back to Menethil. Kill stuff on the way. Turn in these quests. Then run back. Kill more on the way back if we need to. And then turn in more stuff here. I think that's gonna be quite a natural way. But yeah, I think RuneScape apparently is a very good case study. I'm letting him die to the Retribution aura, which I always regret whenever I do, because it takes a lot longer to kill them than I expect. Like I should just kill this guy, for example. There we go. Okay, he died eventually. Good. Just took some time. He wants them to add stuff to Wrath of the Lich King. I think that's a bit awkward. I don't feel like there's a ton of room to add stuff to Wrath. I think there's the most room to add new stuff to Classic WoW. Like, you can kind of do anything, right? Because, like, that's the thing. With Burning Crusade and with Wrath of the Lich King, like, they're kind of telling quite a contained little story. Whereas Classic WoW is, like, it's just like a random-ass world. Like, there's no real story. It's like, you know, it's just a whole bunch of random stuff happening. So you can easily, like, you can easily add on more raids and stuff. It's like you can't really add more raids to Wrath of the Lich King. It's like the story is the story, and that's it. I mean, maybe you could fit in one or two, but it'd be very awkward to do so, I think. You know? Like, and bear in mind, Wrath of the Lich King ends with Icecrown and fighting the Lich King, and you can't really change that. And adding more stuff after is just a bit weird. But you can add stuff after Naxxramas in Classic, no problem. No problem. But yeah, what I'm also curious about is what they're going to do with Retail WoW. I mean, that's a big question too, isn't it? Because, like, what did they do with Retail WoW? Because they got the two games side by side. But, like, one of the big questions for the game designers has to be, right? Okay. Like, what happens with Retail WoW? Like, should we take elements from Classic? Because Classic has been such a huge success. Should we take some elements from Classic and bring those over into Retail WoW? Or not? It's like, how many players that are retail only would be alienated by this? Or are there elements that could be brought over that people would just almost universally like? Like, what's going to be better for the game? I think that's an interesting question. And I think another part of that will also be, you know, they've obviously been developing the next expansion for WoW, whatever it might be. And again, the current guess by a lot of people is the Shadowlands. They've been developing that for a long time now. How much would they even be able to bring into the game? Oh. Oh, you aggroed all of them, huh? Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. That was close. You could add more from the old god raids. You could add stuff with the Viking gods. Oh, you're talking about in Wrath? A Vrykul raid? Oh, that's true. You could do more with the Vrykul. That could be pretty interesting. Yeah. I could see that. That was close. I got distracted thinking about the Vrykul. I love the Vrykul, so they totally could add something like that. As sort of like a side raid to one of the tiers. Like if they redid Wrath. Yeah, you could squeeze in something with the Vrykul. For sure, more with the Vrykul. Maybe a little bit more Old God stuff. Make the Old War tier bit bigger. You know, just make that longer tier, make the trial stuff. I guess maybe keep the trial stuff the same sort of length. Yeah, they could probably add a few sort of side things in, yeah. I think the scope is a bit smaller, though, for sure, compared to Classic. You can add more Drake Sanctums. The dream. A sanctum for every colored Drake. Oh my lord. What everybody wants. Something you shouldn't forget is any convenience the devs try to remove from retail came with a backlash. That's very true. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, like, I think flying is the obvious example. Like, when they even when they introduced, like, a no-flying zone, like Argus, or they slightly delay the release of flying, people go batshit fucking crazy. Personally, I'm on the side of, you know, I think flying is actually really bad for the game. I don't think flying is good at all. You know, I think in hindsight, Blizzard, I can see flying only zones. I mean, that's the thing. Like, a lot of some of the Burning Crusade zones were designed with flying in mind. Like Netherstorm, for example, was designed that you would have flying to actually fully experience the zone. In Wrath of the Lich King, Ice Crown, the zone, and Storm Peaks, I think, as well, were both designed that you would do those zones with flying. Whereas, you know, since then, zones are typically designed that you don't have flying, and you unlock flying at max level, and at that point you just bypass the entire thing. I think they could do, like, some flying-only zones, but I prefer the zones being just ground-based. I think that's so much better for the game. Like, with flying, you just end up bypassing and skipping everything, basically. Koldara and Borean Tundra. I think you could get to Koldara without flying. I don't think you needed flying to do all of that. Maybe a little bit.
What can I do for ya?
Like, it's nothing on the scale of Ice Crown, which I'm pretty sure you needed flying to get to, like, the gunships and stuff. I think. I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I did it, but... Able to find Merrin. I did. I found your wife. I shagged her. I shagged her real good, and she's married to me now. Ah, you stupid prick. Such horrible news. At least 3 of them survived. But when will the killing end? I long for the day when King Magni's subjects can live without fear. Aye, Tarl. So do I. So do I, lad. Yeah, Baron, the Paladin gone rogue. Gone rogue. That escalated quickly. Yes, it did, lad. It did. All this talk about Classic. That's put me in a shagging mood. Oh, my lord. Fellow Malone. You know, I mean, they could add more stuff to TBC. I mean, you just bring back fucking Kelthus for a 3rd time. Tempest Keep was merely a setback. And then, what's it called? Magister's Terrace was merely another setback. I will not be set back a 3rd time. How cool would that be? That'd be brilliant. Yeah, we need to go to Stromgarde, yeah. First thing I hear is in a shagging mood. Hi, Uter. How you doing? I'm in a shagging mood, lad. Young Crocodile skins for some dude. Oh, this is the Green Warden. Motherfucking Green Warden. He's somewhere else entirely. Okay, okay. And Incendite. Oh, yeah, that's in Dunmarrow. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Right, okay.
Well met.
Ben, right, you have my skins? Nice work you've done here, Ben. Quality of these skins is superb. I'll have to get them into the curing process as soon as possible. Oh, before I get to that, there's some other work I need done that I think you might be able to take care of. I sent my apprentice out into the marshes to skin some of our famous giant wetland crocolisks. When he didn't return, I went to look for him. Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. Midwife says he might pull through, but in the meantime, I still need my skins. Wow, alright. If you'd like to kill a few more of those brutes, I wouldn't be opposed. After what they did, you'll find the crocs north up the coast, beyond the Murloc hovels.
Wow. Oh. I think the ones we've got are still better.
Crocolisk gumbo, lad. Lovely, tender crocolisk meat.
Resilient. Oh, look at they are very blue. They're beautiful. I wish I could wear them. Wrath of Lich King was agree. Up to Wrath is also. I mean, here's the thing. I think they're very simplistic ways of looking at the game. Oh, look, there's our buddy. I think they're very simplistic ways of looking at the game. In my opinion, I think, you know, even with TBC, they added a lot of good stuff, but they also added some things that had somewhat of a negative impact. Like, I mean, flying, I think, is a classic example where it's been added to the game and you can't get rid of it now. You know, that ultimately was bad. You know, Wrath of the Lich King, you know, it made a lot of things easier, and it introduced the multiple difficulties, which was good on the one hand, but bad on the other hand as well. So it's a tough one, right? It's tough. What level is this? These Crocodile skins are a bit higher level, are they? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. Let's I kind of want to run back to this Deep Warden guy. If we can find him again. He's not that much further on. See that? Back. Welcome back. So yeah, like I think that I think even Burning Crusade and Wrath, I think those particular expansions, while they did do good things, I think they also did bad things for the game as well. I think it's very simplistic to be like Cataclysm's where it all went wrong. I don't think that's accurate. I think that some of the stuff is, you know, I think some of those changes began very much so, even with TBC, and also very much so with Wrath of the Lich King. I don't think it's always necessarily a bad thing either. I mean, they have to make changes, right? They had to advance the game as it went on. Here you are, lad. Oh, he's got a better blessing. Well, look at you, lad. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. But for me, for retail WoW, I would hope in the next expansion that they do take some of the things from Classic and bring it back in. One controversial thing I would actually like is if in retail, with the next retail expansion, they make the leveling experience harder and take longer. I think that's actually one of the things that works super well with Classic. I think it makes stuff matter more. Like, you care more about the gear you get. You're more inclined to group up. I think they should also remove sharding. I think sharding is bad. Layering is fine. I think they could have layering and it's fine. But I think they need to get rid of sharding. Sharding is bad. Bad. But yeah, I think you get rid of sharding. Yeah. Make the leveling harder, make it take longer, make you care about the gear, make the profession stuff you can craft while leveling actually count. And then you can, like, fuck it, you can delay, like, the raids and stuff a little bit. Delay Mythic Plus a bit. Just be like, just take the first month to actually, like, enjoy the game. What is sharding? So sharding is basically technology they implemented, which was intended to stop zones being dead, empty zones, and to help smaller realms. So essentially what they do is they're just going to pull people from different realms. They'll have like a group of realms, like a battle group. So maybe, I don't know, let's say hypothetically, I don't know the number. Let's say hypothetically there's 10 realms which are linked together. And so in retail WoW, if I go into the wetlands, it's going to say, okay, we want this many people to be in the wetlands at any time, so we'll take people from each of those realms that are in the wetlands and we'll put them all together into a shard, a version of the wetlands with those people. Where it really doesn't work well, though, is that, well, number one, you're seeing different people all the time. You never run into the same people because they're always strangers, basically. You can even change shards while you're in a zone. Like, sometimes some of the worst examples are like a quest objective will literally just fade away, or like a lootable item will just fade away in front of you when you switch shards, like in the middle of stuff, which can be really bad. It can be abused for different things as well. Like, classic example is you just join a group at a, like, you know, for a boss quest. You just join a group that's at the boss, like for world quests, and it will just phase you over into their shard, which has the boss. You kill the boss, and then you just leave the group, go back into your original shard, and move on. That sort of stuff. It's pretty bad. For us on Argent Dawn, it's us, the Defiance Brotherhood, and the Vengeance Company are on one service cluster. Yeah, like, I think if sharding is going to be that much of an issue, just merge realms. Like, fuck it. Just merge realms and use layering. I think it's so much better. It's so much better.
Do you have the Knowles tools for fire? Thank you. I will smash these flints and cast them into the sea, so that the Knowles may continue to live a technologically deprived life. I heard that they were trying to write and teach their children. We must stop them. Smash their schools, Paladin. Burn their schoolhouses to the ground. They're building stone huts. Smash them. They must live in stick huts. I do not know why, but a festering grows within the wetlands. Fen creepers have risen. They are diseased, fevered blisters on the land. And for the fever to break, they must be dispatched and allowed to settle back into the marshes. The fen creepers shamble amidst the waterways of the wetlands. Kill 12 fen creepers, then return to me. Alright, ooh, forest chain. Not as good as what we've got, and ugly as sin as well. Oh, look at this thing. Phytoblade requires herbalism 100. Haha! Chance on hit, blast the target for nature damage. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's good fun. I have a blessing. Enjoy. I'll give one to myself too. Nobody likes sharding. It's a necessary evil. I don't think so. I think it was a good idea. But I think at this point we can pretty much agree that sharding was a bad idea. I think you can solve the problem without sharding, and I think other solutions are better. Like, I think most people would feel that if you just merge some realms so there are enough people, that's better. I certainly think layering is a much better option. So layering is a different version of sharding, a modified version of sharding, which is essentially like, if your realm is over full, they'll move you to another layer. And the layer is essentially just a cloned version of the entire world. So let's say, like, we're on Zandalar Tribe, and let's use hypothetical numbers. Let's say they want to have 1,000 people in the world at a time. Well, if 5,000 people log on, the first 1,000 people, it's fine. The second 1,000, they'll go, okay, there's too many. They'll create a second layer. So they'll have, like, Zandalar Tribe 2, basically. And you guys they'll put the second 1,000 people into that, and then they'll make a third layer, and so on and so forth. And the idea is that they'll gradually reduce the layers until there's none, once kind of the classic hype wears down and not as many people are logging in at once. I think it works better, because why is it better? Because you do run into the same people while you're leveling in the zone and questing in the zone over and over again, and basically everyone is on your server as well, which I think is really important. So I think it's a much better system. A lot of people still hate layering. For me, I haven't encountered, we're leveling slowly, so that's part of it too. But I haven't personally seen anything bad with it yet myself, for what that's worth. I don't know if that's worth too much. We haven't seen any negative effect of it, I wouldn't say.
And yeah, the idea, the benefit of it, why do they do it in the first place? The benefit is just server stability. And that, you know, you can actually quest in the zones. Because, like, the zones aren't designed to have, like, 300 people per zone. It's just, it doesn't work that way. It gets really weird with mob respawn and stuff like that. So I think they can totally do the same. I like to see that with retail. I think get rid of sharding, and merge servers together, use layering, and then later on in the expansion life cycle for retail, like a few months into the expansion, a couple of months in, when people aren't playing as much, you can reduce the number of layers. But that fundamentally, the people you're seeing are always from your server. I think that's so much better. So much better. And you run into the same people. You know, like that's some of the fun stuff for me. Like when we bump into the same people sometimes here, it's great. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. So I like to see that stuff. Let's go in and turn this quest in. And 100%, yeah, cross realm. I think the worst aspect of sharding and cross realm, etc., is definitely like the group finder for world quests. So the idea is, it'd be like, go to Whelgar's excavation site and kill evil excavationer Whelgar. So you get in your flying mount, you fly over, you click a button to find a group, you just join that group, you shard into that group. So you just like magically teleport to that shard with the dude. You kill the guy with the group of random people from a bunch of random servers that you've never seen before or never will see again. And then you just leave that group and go on and repeat for your next quest. It's a mess. It's a really big mess. So I think they need to fix it. I think everybody hates it pretty much, without exception. They should get rid of it. Yeah, they need to get rid of it. It's not good. Yeah, the battle for Nazjatar is one of the worst examples on retail right now as well, because it's a cool idea, which is, you know, every few hours Nazjatar zone just breaks out in a big PvP battle with some control points and everything like that. Sounds awesome. What's the problem? Is cross-realm groups and sharding. So what they do is, it's like you're on that shard, but what they'll do is people just make raid groups and invite tons of people from the other server. The entire bloody shard gets over full, and it's so laggy that your buttons don't even work. Like literally, the battle for Nazjatar starts and you just go AFK because you can't even play the game. It's too laggy. It's so broken, so broken. Anyway, killing is a dirty. This has been a weird episode. I hope you guys don't mind this stream. Where we're just kind of talking about just metagaming, really, I suppose. But anyway, killing's a dirty business. You did your job well, Bairn. If I weren't obligated to stay with the Respector and Merrin, I'd be down there shedding blood right alongside you. Now it's time to really make those dreaded raptors regret their bloodthirst. Just down below, there are scores of mottled scythe claws and mottled razor maws. Make those rotten creatures pay by slaying 10 of each. Okay, we can gather the fragments while we do that. Lovely. Yeah, they actually changed Battle of Nazjatar. It was good for the first few days. Like, it had its problems. It tended to be fairly imbalanced, but it was good. And then they, quote-unquote, improved it, and literally what they did was they just ruined it. It was terrible. It's really bad. Anyway. The idea of cross-realm is that you're able to play with your friends. I'm not gonna lie, I think you just get rid of it. I think you just say, no, screw it. You want to play with your friends? Play on the same server, honestly. Harsh, but there you go. Especially if they combine the servers and have fewer servers, you know? Have fewer, bigger servers. Like, I'm gonna be kind of harsh here as well. I think most people aren't gonna have that many friends that they're gonna be playing with on other servers. Maybe that's true, maybe not. But I don't know. That's kind of my thought. Golem fragment. Nice. Yeah, I think cross-realm for instance stuff, so PvP, PvP raiding, maybe that sort of stuff. It's okay. Again, I kind of would go mostly again. I think Cross Realm for, I don't know. Honestly, I think just get rid of Cross Realm if you can. I think that'd be better. Yeah, I think that'd be better. Especially if you do it with a new expansion, be like, okay, bam, new expansions here. We're getting rid of cross realm stuff. We're getting rid of sharding. We're merging a bunch of the realms together. Like, whatever, fuck it. Be like, okay, you know what? This is a big change. We're gonna give everyone like a free server transfer here at the start for the launch. Just fucking go nuts, guys. It's a whole new start. Fuck it. Maybe they reset the levels. They could do crazy shit. Who knows what they'll do? They could be really creative with it, really shake things up. Just be like, it's better for the game long term. I think that's a good idea. But it's tricky. For you, realms are a technical limitation. Well, they are a technical limitation, but you can't really get around it. I don't think it's a technical limitation that's gone. The zones are only so big. They can only fit so many people. Like, if everyone who played WoW and, like, the world could all be in the same world together, that'd be great. But, I mean, that's not a technical limitation that's been overcome. That's still there. That's still there, right? It's actually so handy being able to cure these diseases. Oh, our inventory finally got full. It took a long time, but we got... wait, why are you attacking me, you jerks? You jerks. Oh, that removed my disease. Or something I did remove my disease. I didn't notice what. No, no, no. Back in the day, a realm was a separate server. Yeah, I think they should... Bringing that back is a big idea. I think that's a good idea. I don't know if it was ever a separate server. I believe they always had separate servers for the different zones. I don't think there was ever, like, one single server that hosted an entire world. Don't think that's how it works. This Dalaran mild. Okay. So we got one more thing to find. Oh, I have no idea where this could be. How are we doing on the kills? Maybe over this way. I need the Neru fragment. Okay. Are there higher areas? I don't think we can get to those. Got that one. Wait, we got that. We got that. We've apparently got that as well. Oh, you just get more raptors anyways. It doesn't harm to have a look around. Yeah, I don't expect they will get rid. For the record, I don't think they will get rid of Cross Realm. I don't think they would actually do it because it would upset a lot of people, and they're used to that convenience. But I think it would be better for the game if they did. Congrats on 67, by the way, dude. I did message Valfreya and Raylina for both, in regards to both of them being very far behind on their heart. Like, very far behind, so we'll see what they say. Try and improve some of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't mind the GCD stuff that much. But, whatever. But I mean, they could. There's a bunch of simple changes they could make to retail that make people happy. Like just bam, get rid of Titan forging. Boom, bunch of people really happy. I really do think that making the game a little harder in general, I don't think there's any big harm to that. I don't think there's any big harm to that. You know, like get rid of the whole looking for raid. I believe that looking for raid was ultimately added as a reason for people, as a reason to keep people subscribed, as something to keep people logging in every week, as a weekly chore for them to do. To keep more casual guys engaged. I think the classic model's a lot better, where like there's a bigger grind to the world. Classes of more identity. I think that's a much better way to keep the average player engaged and interested and having fun. So I kind of like to see the game go more towards that. But anyway, we'll see what they do. It'll be pretty big changes to remove some of that stuff, so we will see. I have no idea where this thing is. I feel like we've looked most places. Alrighty, let's look over here. Maybe we missed something. Down this side. Let's kill this guy. Hey pal, you're going down! Cross Realm is handy for trialing and recruiting raiders. That is true. That is true. But again, if you merge some of the realms, it's not as bad. I don't know. Like, for us at the moment, as a mythic guild, like, there is no cross-realm mythic right now. So, I mean, we can kind of trial them a little bit in heroic. It's not that useful. I mean, honestly, just looking at the logs kind of tells you everything. It's like, okay, can they pull, like, purple and orange logs in heroic? All right, then they're worth giving a trial spot to. Are they doing, like, blue logs in heroic? It's a total waste of time. Bam, done. Don't even need to trial them. Where is this last bloody thing? What the? Neru fragment. I ain't seen it, boys. Maybe it's hidden away in the ground clutter here somewhere. Let's have a look. Where are you, you wee prick? Here, fragment, fragment, fragment. He did mention loose dirt, didn't he? He was like, look in the fragments and look in the loose dirt. So perhaps we can find loose dirt somewhere, like in one of these little building-y shaped things. Maybe under the bridge. Huh. I thought that was it for a second. I was wrong. Loose dirt. They could keep cross realm, but only let you hop to another shard in another phase in the city. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like that could be a good compromise. Be like, okay, you can like, when you're in Stormwind or whatever, like in the Mage Tower, you can sync up. Because aren't they doing that? Aren't they doing a party sync feature in the next patch? But they could work that in, like, okay, like go to Stormwind or whatever the capital city is in the next expansion, and like, yeah, let's just say Stormwind. Go to Stormwind, go to like the mage room, and bam, you can like sync up and join in with your party no matter what realm they're on. So like have cross realm be in that specific bit. That I think could be a nice little idea. I think that's a cool idea. Maybe it's over this way. Nah, that could be fun. So there you go, like people are still able to play cross-realm if they want to, but it's not just like hopping across servers and across shards like at will every 2 seconds in the world. Oh, maybe it's in one of these things. Oh, shit. It's like it's very regulated. I think that would be a happy compromise. That would be a happy compromise, and it's much the same as going to Stormwind to turn on war mode. It's a similar sort of idea. But, you know, actually, like, just talk to, like, some, like, wizardy dude in the wizard sanctum, and he can, like, whoop, 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 whoop. He'll sync you up with your party leader's phase. I think that's a cool idea. Or maybe you could, like, someone could craft items that would let you do it, like, in the world. I don't know. Well, limit the stuff in the world. I'd say just make it a bit inconvenient to be like, yeah, you have to go to Stormwind, deal with it. I think that's a nice little idea. Is it under this? This is gonna be like somewhere really obvious, and I'm gonna be kicking myself when I find it. Does anybody know where this is? The Neru Fragment, uncovering the past quest. I feel like I'm blind, lad. But yeah, I think they can make some small, like, some sort of like technical, like some larger scale changes like that on a more technical level, which would really improve the vibe of retail. And like I said, I'd also like to see longer leveling, more difficult leveling, that makes your professions actually count, that encourages you to group up with people, that makes you care more about your class as well and the stuff that you're learning. Because it has an effect. Maybe back here? Is there like a secret area? No. Did you got 120 the day BFA released, did you actually? I was trying to remember how long it took. I kind of presumed it took like 2 or 3 days. But I don't remember. Yeah, the day it released. Yeah, that's kind of silly. Where's this damn thing? It's actually driving me barmy. I mean, I think they just do like, boom. They go like, all right, you know what? New expansion? Fuck it. Everyone's level 1. Fucking go. Bam. Fuck, just like, fuck it, dude. Just like, fuck. All level fucking 1. Let's go. From the beginning. Let's do something crazy. Where is this thing? I give up. Uncovering the past Neru Fragment. Where's this son of a bitch? It is a pile of dirt. But where? I've got a video. Yeah, I know where you are. Son of a bitch. I feel... I was right there and I didn't look. I feel so bamboozled. I feel so bamboozled right now. It was right there the whole time. We'll do more role-playing next stream. This has been a very non-role-playing... I'm so sorry. This stream has had like no role-playing in it. We'll get back to some role-playing next time. I've enjoyed this whole metagaming discussion. It's actually been really fun. Yeah, like yeah, there's a big problem with leveling, etc. in retail. Big problem. Wait. Is this... Oh no, have I got this wrong? Is this not the place? Was it not right here? I thought she went around this tree and it was right there. What? Have we be bamboozled again? We've been double bamboozled? Have I gone mad? It was right there, wasn't it? Chat, was... My brain is fried. What's going on? I think that's a good idea, Nabble. Do a level squish by a factor of 5. So squish 120 down to 24. And then have the new expansion level up to 60. I think that's a really good idea. I think they could totally do it. I think they could totally do it. Razor Maw. No, I need Scythe Claw. I need Scythe Claw. But we know that we're looking for loose dirt. I'm gonna check back there one more time as well. I'm trying to find this scythe claw now. Because that's doable. Could be up on this higher area either. There could be a few spawn points. That could be it. There could be multiple spawn points for the dirt. Could be multiple spawns. Could be people looting it. I'm imagining the dirt should be relatively visible. Shouldn't be that hidden. Let's get two at once here. I agree, and like here's the thing: even with Cross Realm, I tell you this, the leveling experience in retail in the lower level zones feels far more empty than ever. It does, even with like in a way the Cross Realm just makes it feel even more empty because like you just don't see these people and you just level up so quickly and you're just blasting through. It's not a good time. It's just a big mindless grind. Where like the loot doesn't matter, the gear doesn't matter, the content, the story doesn't make sense because you go through it too fast and you skip loads of it. So they could change a lot with all that. I think it's quite a bit of work. And that's the thing, like unless they make the leveling, I think that's why they need to do like a level squish, a whole rework, because to make the leveling content actually enjoyable, I think you have to classicify it. You have to make it take longer. You have to make the stuff you get matter because the content is hard and you actually care about the small upgrades because they actually are tangible. Like we get, oh, I didn't mean to screen capture. Like we get Verrigan's Fist and it is a tangible, huge upgrade. It feels amazing. It feels great. It's noticeable. Oh, there's people back there. It's clearly just a slow respawn. They're clearly looking too. She's looking too. Alright. Uncovering Neru fragments. Where the hell is this thing? They're saying it's here. Not as hard as people think. It is random. Sometimes it spawns up the hill at Sorreltooth. I don't know where that is. It can be at 2 locations. Oh, and then someone else saying it's randomly somewhere else. It's all over the place. Oh my. We're looking for loose soil that could be anywhere. Right. I'll tell you what, let's turn in this quest. There may be a follow-up quest to this one. So this is one of the locations, but it ain't here right now. It can be in multiple locations. Loose soil. It could be anywhere. Oh, a tin vein. The thing is, anybody could snap up this loose soil and it will despawn. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. Yeah, exactly, LDBoo. You kill everything so fast that all the mobs kind of blur together. And they're so easy to kill that it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's just kind of a mindless grind. Kind of like a... it kind of leans towards, I guess, a sort of Diablo sort of vibe in the sense where you just, like, you're kind of just a lawnmower just plowing through this horde of mobs super fast. I think it doesn't work as well for an MMO as this does anyway. You did a bang-up job clearing out those raptor spawn. While you're down there, I happened to notice that one of those beasts stood out from the rest. He was bigger and more menacing. I bet he's the one who led the others here to cause a disruption to the dig site. I now ask you one final task, man. See to it that Sorreltooth is brought to justice.
Considering the gravity of his crimes, justice in this case means death. Bring me one of his talons as proof of his death. Ooh, 30 attack power while fighting beasts. That's pretty cool. A bow. Excavation rod. Ooh, a tasty omelet with raptor eggs. Oh, nice. That's how we can level up our cooking. Paul, good shampoo. But now, where is the wee prick? Sarletooth, where are... Ah, shite, I'm gonna die. I'm fine. Where are you, Sarletooth? You bastard. Eh? Oh shit, oh shit. Still alive. I tried to save you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried. I clicked lay on hands, but I was too slow. I'll res you. I'll res you. Just give me some time, lass. I've got no mana. I'll bring you back, never fear. Where is Sarletooth? There's clearly a whole area we missed. No! You bastard raptor. Philosaur says, keep doing what you're doing, you Irish bastard, you. Thank you. I've got you, girl. I've got you. Have you guys seen Sarl? I haven't seen a Sarletooth. I've got you, lass. Nope. Lass. I'm trying to help, lass. She's off. She's gone. Right. Sarletooth. Where are you, lad? You Sarletooth? No. Sarletooth. Sarletooth. Maybe down this way. Oh, maybe there's another area up here. Oh, is there another area? We've been bamboozled the whole time? Is there a whole other area over here? I don't know. When you hit level 30, there's an event quest called Honoring a Hero that gives 6,300 XP. Oh, that's a lot. Level 30, you say? Okay. Oh, is that with, like, the seasonal event? I think I did see that, actually. Alright, so we gotta get level 30. Who are they talking about? Who's the tit? Nixian. Nixian, you tit. You're a big tit. Okay, he must be up this way. There must be a whole other area up here. We've been bamboozled. Oh, the loose soil! Oh, it's there! You fucking wee prick. It was here all along, lads. Oh my days, there it is. There she is. There she blows. Is Sarletooth up here, maybe? Looks like there's a path up this sort of way. You started Ironforge? Okay, I can do that. Is there a Sarletooth up this way, boys? I found it finally. That's bloody hidden, like. That is... That's not easy to find. Is that Sarletooth? Where's bloody Sarletooth? Just have to find the Sarletooth, boy. At least now we know that there are hidden areas like up the sides here. It could be anywhere. So you give me a clue. Kill Sarletooth. Okay. See that he's brought to justice. One beast stood out from the rest. No, I didn't even see the one beast. Where are you even talking about?
Where the fuck is he, lads? Maybe he's over this side? I didn't fucking know. You know Bairn is pissed when he starts swearing. I don't fucking know, you daft tweet twat. Where is the fucking Sarl tooth? I don't fucking know. It's fucking hidden away by. He could be down in that area for all we know. Nah, he's probably in this area. Where are you, Sarly? Where are you? You wee bastard. Where are you? I mean, he's up here. Is he on this mountain thing? I don't fucking know, lad. Where the fucking... Where are you? The fucking... All the raptors are the same. They're all blended together, lad. Sorrel tooth. No shame today. No shame. This is the metagaming day. The fuck is he? He's down that way. You motherfucking sorrel tooth bastard. Pricking that fuck shite. I'm falling off the fucking thing. He's down this way somewhere. Right. Great. Of course, the map is shite, so it doesn't really show. I think he goes back up that place we went. I think we were on the right track. We'll go up there and we'll have a look. This map is like shite anyway. The fuck is he? Sorrel tooth. He's a blue raptor. Good. We know he's blue. He's up on a ridge. Or he's located in a pit. Sounds like he is supposed to be up here. He just wasn't there. Yeah, I think he is supposed to be up here. Let's have a little look again. Oh, there he is. Son of a bee. Sorreltooth, you sneaky wee knob. I came up here looking for you, and you weren't even there, lad. I like your feathers and shite. They look good. You were in stealth mode, boy. He's a tough wee bastard, isn't he? Come on, Bairn. There we go. Inventory is full. Alright. Back on track. I'll help you, lass. My apologies for killing Sorreltooth. Good luck. Have a blessing. Something I don't like about retail WoW is that people keep saying it's geared towards newer players. But the first experience that most of these newer players have is fully outdated content. Yeah, or else they level boost and find themselves level boosted in a game they don't really like. That's not designed to be that accessible for new level boosted people. There's such a big learning curve. It's insane. New players need to regrind through Kata redesign zones, then they go to Outland or Northrend, then Kata or Pandaria zones, then Draenor, then Legion, just to experience new content. It's really off-putting. Yeah, or they level boost and it's really confusing. Because bear in mind, you get a free level boost with the expansion. Oh shite, lads! I'm almost we dead. We're almost knocked out. Wait, what? Wait. Excuse me? Did he resist the stun? Sorry, I was thinking about chat. Fucking dicks. Fucking Dutch boy. Heck, my inventory be full. I know, he's got so much of it. But it is. We got 4 fragments and a talon, so that's 5 slots gone anyway. A lot of players likely tried WoW, did the level 20 trial, and left without having experienced the current state of the game. Yeah, I know, like, yeah, that can definitely happen, yeah. I think retail WoW is very unfriendly for new players. Because I think there's so much stuff in the game, and a lot of it is very unintuitive, and not designed at all to be welcoming for new players. I mean, it's like, you know, like you said, I mean, the story in the first place is a fucking mess, because you're going through like these zones that are Cataclysm expansion zones, where they're like, okay, we've beaten like the Lich King, let's sort this stuff out, and then before you've sorted the stuff out and beaten Deathwing, you're sent off to Outland to fight the Burning Legion and Illidan or something like that. You're not really sure what's going on, and then suddenly out of the middle of that, you're sent off to Northrend, and it's like, we have to fight the Lich King, and it's like, wait, we have to stop the Lich King, but wait, I was just questing in places and they told me that the Lich King was defeated, so what's going on here? And then you're back and it's like, we have to stop Deathwing again, and you're like, okay, cool, but let's actually go to Pandaria before we stop Deathwing. It's all very confusing. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway. Yeah, I agree. I think that Classic is, ironically, a lot more new player friendly, because it's a condensed experience that makes sense. It fits together, it makes sense. It's challenging in a good way. Like, you learn your classes through leveling, because the leveling actually makes sense, and the story actually ties together, and you actually experience each zone fully. You do all the quests in the zone before you go on to the next one. And it's a slow experience, but you actually learn, and it makes sense. It ties together. Like, at this point in the game, you know, we've learned about, you know, we learned about questing, we've learned about threat, we've learned to use our abilities, because otherwise we die. We understand a lot of stuff. It's good. I'll help you, lad. There you go. Enjoy. Yep. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can skip Outland completely now. Yeah, you can go straight to Northrend and instantly go to Pandaria. Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, the Lich King is dead. You need to stop Deathwing. And so you're like, oh yeah, cool. You do some levels, and then suddenly it's, let's go to Northrend and stop the Lich King. You're like, wait, what's going on? What happened? I thought he was dead. I thought we were stopping Deathwing. Okay, I guess we'll go with this. And then before you even stop the Lich King, suddenly you're off in Pandaria helping some pandas. And they're like, what the fuck's going on? And then like, this guy is the war chief, then this guy is the war chief, then this person is the war chief. And who's the leader of the alliance? Is it this guy, or is it this guy, or is it this guy? I don't know what's going on. It's completely bonkers. It's all over the place.
Interest you on a pint?
Just get rid of it all. Throw it all away. Leave the old leveling content. Like, just speak to Chromie to go back to it or something, you know? Just, it's ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway, is Sarletooth dead? He is. Thank you, Bear. Your efforts here will not be forgotten. Many innocent dwarves died at this site, simply doing their jobs. The vengeance you delivered to those evil creatures should make them think twice before attacking King Magni's subjects ever again. That's right, I'm sure that tales of my deeds will spread throughout the raptors. Raptors will tell their young about it. They'll be preaching it in church, and they'll never attack dwarves again. I'm sure that's absolutely how raptors think and work. Good talk. Get rid of these so you can actually complete this quest. Boom. Where'd that recipe go? We should be able to make a bunch of these. That's gonna level up our cooking. Hooray!
No.
Have you uncovered the 4 fragments yet, Baron? Ados, Modor, Golm, and Neru? Ah, the ghost stone is complete. Fine work, Baron. Fine work indeed. Now I can continue with the delicate translation of this Titan script. I can make out new words already. Says here, old gods, chained beneath the land. This is the beginning of something epic.
See you soon.
You could say that N'Zoth is chained beneath Ajara's eternal palace. In Nashatar, lad. And you better not let him free. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. That is interesting. Oh shit, dude. Oh damn.
Oh, we ain't just leveling cooking. We power leveling cooking now, boys. 19 raptor eggs. Hello. Hello indeed. Oh, this quest is well worth doing. I kind of want to kill one more, just have a around 20. You know what? Let's do it. I want to kill some more. I want around 20 eggs. I want 20 eggs on the dot, precisely. Spot on. Oh yeah, my chicken disappeared. Where are you? There he is. Baron's the fortune teller. I know. I just had this vision. Maybe your Twitch, lad. Maybe your Twitch. Then I had this wee vision. Are you trying to hit me while you're stunned as well, you son of a bitch? I know your tricks. You give us a wee egg there, lad. Oh, right. Ah, leave me alone. No, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight you. All I wanted was an egg. All I wanted was an egg. Bam. Want to play on the top of the top? Trauma is a hardcore guild with some former world top 25 no-lifers who took a chill pill leveling. Uh-huh. There's the egg. Nice. World top 25 in what? In what? What are the world top 25 in? I want to know. Right. Actually, where are we with our quests? We do need to get that ooze. Go to Dun Motor. Right. Interesting. Got a few different bits to do. Should I message them? I'd be like, I'm a professional retribution paladin. I am professional. I've been hired by the Silver Hand themselves, lads. I'm a professional dwarf. Let's head back and let's do some cooking here. Oh yes. Let's cook these 20 curiously tasty omelets. Delicious. And we can sell this stuff from our bags. Our bags are full of all sorts of junk to sell. It's great. Oh yeah, where are those shoulders? We could put those shoulders on, right? They were probably an upgrade. 6 intellect, 4 spirit, 5 intellect, 5 spirit. 1 extra armor. Let's go, boys. Oh, look at me. I'm like a whole new dwarf, lads. Whole new dwarf. We need male shoulders, though. I'm sick of these cloth shoulders. I'm sick of these wee plebeian cloth shoulders. I'm a professional. I need male shoulders. Oh, look, you only have 25% armor. Oh. 30% with that. Hey, that's not bad. Only 13 more levels of male armor, by the way, guys. Then we're into plate. Then we're into plate armor. It's exciting. Look at us go. Almost level 28 too, so I think we're going to put 2 more points into deflection. Power chance is really nice for leveling. Then we get our sanctity aura, then 200 weapon damage. That's great. And then I guess a point into ret aura. Yeah, probably. One into this. One into this. No, I think the point into red aura will be kind of fun. What's this? Spell criticals cause damage to the caster taken. That's more for PvP. What's this? Melee attacks have a chance to reduce the target's strength and agility. I think our point in red aura is fine. And then we get vengeance. Bonus to damage after we crit. Yeah, boy. Then repentance, and then we're into the holy tree. Working for consecration. Is plate super expensive? Probably. I'll get what I get from the quest rewards, lad. Alright, let's cook shite. I need some hot spices. Yeah.
Hi.
I need some hot spices, you wee prick.
Safe travel.
You've no feckin' cook.
How are you?
You. No.
See you later.
You.
What's on your mind?
Aye. 20 of your finest hot spices, lad.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Keep your feet on the ground. Oh. Look at us go, lads. Hey, what? Keep cooking, you daft wee twat. You're gonna stop every time. I want to get an action shot. Beautiful. I want an action shot. This intense cooking action, lads. Look at that. Look at that cooking. That's what cooking looks like in real life. The cook hard at work. You just sort of wiggle your hands over the flames and boom! You've got yourself an omelette. That's how I make my breakfast, lads. I get a fire, I wiggle my hands in front of it, and bam. Breakfast omelette. Done. Easy peasy. Takes like 3 seconds to make the omelette as well. That's all you need. That's all you need, boys.
You got my attention.
Right, let's see. Okay, 1 gold 36. Let's sell all these bits. That's worth a fair chunk. Keep that. Crocolisk meat. I guess we can keep that. Venom sack. Spider pulp. Axe of axiness. Gouging pick. Flask of oil. Crocolisk decomposed boots. I want those. Spinneret. Spider pulp. You know what? Just get rid of the spider stuff. I don't even care, man. I don't even give a shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. I don't care about any of this. Just get out of my sight, you filthy meats. I don't even care. I don't even care, dude. 3 gold 30. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. 150 cooking. I'm so good at cooking, lads. I'm so good at cooking. Only 90 more gold to go for the mount. Hey, friend, I'm a paladin. I didn't need gold. I'm gonna get me mount for free, lad. I'm gonna get it for free. Aye, you better believe it, son. You better believe it. Papa Bairn is telling to you, lad. Aye. I can't sit in the chair. You're sitting in the only chair that works. Oh, Jesus. Aye. I hope this is the toilet, lads, because I'm doing a shit. I'm doing a big ol' shit. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to be back in 45 minutes on the Heroes Heart stream if you want to catch some Heroes of the Storm action. We're doing 3 hours of ranked gameplay over there. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more classic WoW. Thank you for watching. Again, this was a bit of a weird one. Really metagaming and talking about all that stuff. I had some fun. I hope you guys did as well. I'll probably get back to more role-playing next time. Farewell!